Hey beauties, I can't be the only one who is sick of my hair being not only sensitive but disobedient. So to combat it, I'm using an Aphogee treatment. I'm using the Aphogee shampoo for damaged hair, the 2-step treatment, which is the actual Protien treatment, and a balancing moisturizer that comes after. To make my life a little easier, because this treatment's so runny, I'm going to pour it in this plastic spray bottle. That way I don't have to worry about it running down all over me. This treatment's awesome because it has magnesium and modified proteins, which fuse into the hair with the application of heat, and it helps to reduce breakage. You see, this is after I shampoo. I got little thin areas. I got stringy areas because my hair is so fine. I make sure to focus the treatment along my hairline because it's fine. I'm using a Protien treatment because my hair is so fine and I want to color my hair, and it's always great because it adds some extra protection. Sometimes you don't know whether to go with a moisturizing deep conditioner or a Protien treatment, but my hair is normally pretty moist, so I'm going to go with Protien to help build up my hair strength. Sometimes hair can get too moist and it's soggy and limp. So back to the treatment. It smells like eggs, which is probably an awesome thing because eggs are mainly protein and your hair is protein, so it fills in all the voids in your hair. You can have too much moisture, you can do too much protein. And remember, if it's protein, it gets really hard and dry, and what's dry cracks and breaks. So doing this treatment too often will have a bad result. You're supposed to do it like every 6 weeks. It's great for just about every type of hair texture. Or if you just want to protect your hair before a relaxer, you can do it at least 2 days before. You can use this hair if your hair is over bleached or if your hair won't hold color anymore. Do it about a week or so before. Use this treatment if your hair breaks when it's combed or brushed, or if your hair is really mushy. The 2-step Protien treatment is activated by heat. You can either sit under a dryer or use a blow dryer. Once the hair is hard though, you cannot touch it at all. Since they didn't tell me how long to leave it on, I leave it on for like over an hour. Did you see how rock hard my hair got? These proteins are molecules which will last from one shampoo to the next, and it fills in the spaces in the hair that are missing. After rinsing my hair with warm water without manipulating it at any point until all of the treatment was out, I followed up with the moisturizing conditioner because, as I mentioned earlier, any hair that has a Protien treatment must be followed up with a moisturizing treatment to avoid the hair being too hard and breaking. Okay, so now it's time for the moment of truth. I'm going to take off this towel, but first I'd like to say kudos to me for not screwing up my makeup washing my hair in the sink. Lord, y'all are rough on a sister on YouTube. I'm trying to look good for my videos. Okay, so let's see. Taking off my microfiber towel. Ta-da! So like I always say, it's hard to see in these videos. Let me grab my mirror. Okay, so I see a lot less frizz on the ends. I still see a few straight pieces, but I think it's something about my hair being crazy fine. Like as soon as I put the slightest bit of heat on it, my hair heat trains. And you know, heat training is where your hair gets straighter, but it's not broken. Heat damage is when it's all broken and falling apart and all that other good stuff. What else do I see? It seems to be better. Up at the top is where I do a lot of straightening because I do a lot of weaves and wigs, and that's my leave out. I showed you guys when we first started, it was a lot of frizz at the end. Overall, I think it looks much better, so I'm excited about it. Oh, I left my Aphogee treatment on for like an hour. When you get the bottle, the instructions don't tell you how long to leave it on, so I figured, you know, I just leave it on. What could it hurt? My hair is so fine. I mean, I can take any bit of extra protein that I can get. So Aphogee, each individual treatment was like $10 at Sally's, but the extra large 2-step was $20. I got it from Amazon. I'll put the link. The shampoo was $10. This moisture balance from Sally's was $10. I know they have a whole new line. I'd love to try out the products. I think it's pretty good. I remember when I first got my license back in the early 2000s, the stylist that had been there for many years used to say, "Oh girl, if you got, you know, a client and her hair is breaking and damaged, you whip out that Aphogee treatment on them." And I'm starting to find that the longer I do hair, the more I find that those old school remedies seem to work really well. I like it. I like it. I would definitely recommend it to anyone else. So let me know what you think of this video. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Monae Everett for hairandmakeupblog.com as well as monaeeverett.com. Tune in next Thursday for another video.